Aaron Katursky is at the courthouse. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, George. In a case at bottom about documents, the jury is going to see the paper trail of the hush money paid to Stormy Daniels. Beyond the testimony inside court, what's being said outside could complicate the case. Prosecutors said early on Cohen and some of the other witnesses have what you might call some baggage. And Robin, they asked the jury to keep an open mind. Robin.
All right.
The hush money trials of former President of United States Donald Trump has taken a swing. The decision taken by judge and warnings issued on day 9 of Trump trial has left all to wonder on what will be the conclusion of this historical criminal trial of former President of United States.
In the hush money criminal trial of former President Donald Trump, a new warning from the judge. Judge Juan Marchand held Trump in contempt of court for violating his gag order 9 times and is expected to hear about 9 or 4 more alleged violations this week. Trump is...
Just when the world is eagerly waiting for the outcome of hush money trial, every trial brings another shocking news to its followers. On day 9 of the hush money trial, Judge Juan Marchand held Trump in contempt of court and fined him for violating his gag order, which prohibited the public from discussing the case's witnesses or the jury. He has been fined $1,000 for every violation and intimidating social media posts targeting witnesses and jurors. But wow, it seems that Trump has not violated the gag order once or twice, but 9 times during the trials.
Judge Juan Marchand held Trump in contempt of court for violating his gag order 9 times.
In court yesterday, the former president was held in contempt, fined $9,000 and threatened with jail time for his repeated violations of the gag order in the case.
But the judge Juan Marchand expects more violations and said if fine does not stop Trump from violation, perhaps jail will do so. Trump has been threatened by the judge for imprisonment if he continues to intimidate witnesses and jurors, ultimately violate his gag order.
Trump has been fined $9,000 and has since removed the post that violated the gag order. However, Marchand warns if the fines don't stop Trump, jail may be a necessary punishment.
The next time there's a violation of the gag order, if and when, I don't think we'll see jail time. I think there'll be a couple of monetary warnings, and then you could potentially see jail time.
What is it that is causing Trump to violate the gag order again and again? What did the witnesses reveal or say that Trump cannot endure? Stay tuned as we dive into the details of all the turbulence happening in hush money trials, perhaps intentionally created to intensify the situation or to change the course of action. Let us find out. The first witness to appear on Tuesday trial was former First Republic Bank Senior Managing Director Gary Farrow. Farrow is but just a banker who processed the hush money payment made by Michael Cohen to Stormy Daniels. He stated in court that his bank would have inquired further if they had known Michael Cohen was paying a porn star, Stormy Daniels.
In late October 2016, 3 weeks before the election, Michael Cohen was in a hurry. His banker, Gary Farrow, said Cohen called repeatedly wanting to open a new account. Every time Michael Cohen spoke to me, he gave a sense of urgency, Farrow said. This is one of those times. It was from this account that Cohen wired $130,000 to adult film actress Stormy Daniels so she would stay quiet about her alleged sexual encounter with Donald Trump, which he denies happened.
Well, it has been witnessed that Trump has attached Cohen's credibility several times on multiple platforms, from social media to interviews to Manhattan courtroom. However, Cohen seems excited about his upcoming testimony. He is appearing on TikTok hyping his case and goading Trump.
But during the trial, Cohen has been appearing on TikTok, discussing the case, hyping his own forthcoming testimony, and goading Trump.
Trump 2024, more like Trump 20 to 24 years.
Viewers often donate virtual gifts he could cash out for money. Cohen told ABC News he has elected, out of respect to the court and the prosecutors, to cease commenting on Trump and this matter.
After Farrow, 2 other witnesses testified. Philip Thompson from Esquire Deposition Solutions corroborated a transcript of Trump's deposition in a defamation lawsuit, and Robert Browning, a professor at Purdue University, talked about the television network pool system. Keith Davidson, a high-profile ex-attorney of Karen McDougal and Stormy Daniels in 2016, discussed his work with 2 women who claimed to have had sexual affairs with Trump and to have received payment to keep silent prior to the 2016 election. Trump denied these claims. Davidson described his attempts to put an end to the rumors concerning Daniels and Trump, but they kept coming back. Additionally, he discussed the hush money talks, noting that phony identities for Stormy Daniels as Peggy Peterson and Trump as David Dennison were used in the deal.
Is the one who was so intrinsically aware of this alleged scheme to the point that he was the one negotiating the selling of the stories of Karen McDougal and Stormy Daniels. In early October, he was the one who allegedly engaged with Michael Cohen and with the National Enquirer that Stormy Daniels was interested in going public with her story. At that point in time, the National Enquirer put Keith Davidson directly in touch with Michael Cohen.
During the course of the discussions, Keith Davidson gave thorough reports of his talks with American Media Inc. AMI Chief Content Officer Dylan Howard. Davidson's memory of the events was aided by the court presentation of text messages between him and Howard. For Karen McDougal's story, Davidson and AMI worked out a $150,000 agreement. However, Davidson made a second $130,000 agreement for Stormy Daniels' story directly with Michael Cohen, Trump's then fixer, after AMI withdrew. Similar transactions between Davidson and McDougal were reported, in which the National Enquirer purchased Davidson's story but never ran it. He claimed that these deals would be advantageous to Trump.
Is the one who was so intrinsically aware of this alleged scheme to the point that he was the one negotiating the selling of the stories of Karen McDougal and Stormy Daniels. In early October, he was the one who allegedly engaged with Michael Cohen and with the National Enquirer that Stormy Daniels was interested in going public with her story. At that point in time, the National Enquirer.
However, the actual game begins when all the potential high-profile witnesses are aligned to present their testimonies in the upcoming trials scheduled to begin on Monday. And of course, the top on the list is Michael Cohen's and adult film star Stormy Daniels, but the list goes on to other important people as well.
Breaking developments in the legal drama surrounding former President Donald Trump. NBC News has obtained a list of people who may testify during the trial, which is scheduled to begin on Monday. MSNBC legal correspondent Lisa Rubin joins us this morning. Lisa, so who's on this list?
Jose, there are a number of people on this list who are not surprising at all, and they include Michael Cohen and Stormy Daniels. She, of course, being the former adult film star who received payments from Michael Cohen to keep quiet in the final days of the 2016 campaign.
There are multiple questions coming out on what will happen in the upcoming trials and what will be the result of it. Donald Trump is the first former president to face criminal charges in court. Will Trump be able to elect himself for presidentship again? What implications will the legal and political bodies face if Trump is convicted of criminal act? Do let us know your views in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so you are notified as soon as we upload our next video. Thanks for watching.